YouTube, this is Mr. Sasuke Dragon, and welcome to another card review. This time we're going to be talking about number 11, Big Eye. It's a dark attribute, rank 7, spellcaster, Exceed. It requires 2 level 7 monsters. Its effect is once per turn, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card to target 1 monster your opponent controls. Take control of that monster. This card cannot attack the turn you activate its effect. So that really is an interesting effect. So of course it requires 2 level 7 monsters. Now the most popular deck that number 11 Big Eye is used in at the moment is Machina Gadgets. Now as Machina Gadgets is actually making a comeback due to the fact of Gigantio is coming out in the next set, which is Return of the Duelist. Big Eye really is a must in Machina Gadgets. You bring out 2 Machina Fortresses. Sometimes they're not big and strong enough, so exceeding into Big Eye is really good because you can take their monster and start exceeding. So if you summon a level 4 monster on your turn, detach one of Big Eye's overlay units, take control of their level 4 monster, exceeding into a rank 4, and then off you go. So you can really do a lot with Big Eye. The only annoying thing about Big Eye is the fact of you can basically go into Big Eye and they go Warning, Compulse, Bottomless, you know, the same old staples, and even Torrential Tribute. But when this card does stay on the field, it really does kick ass. There's not many things that people can do. People drop Effect Failure on it, but really there's no point because it still is a 26 beta and it has 2000 defense. So either way, it's still going to be staying around if you negate its effect. With its effect, you can do so much more, and it's brilliant what you can do with Big Eye. Big Eye is considered to be a very hard card to come by at the moment due to its price. At the moment it's about £15 to £25 due to the fact of everybody's now using it in Machina Gadgets, so best to pick one up straight away before it does skyrocket even higher. This card really is very beneficial, and countless of times you can bring it out. Even if they warning it or torrential tribute it, part of Avarice, put it back into the extra deck, and you can continuously loop this card. It will never die for long. You can always bring it back. So this card is really good, and when I use it in my Machina Gadget deck, it works brilliantly. Once you've set up, you know you've blasted all the opponent's back row out so they can't destroy Big Eye. Then you just start taking their monsters. They get really cheesed off when you start pinching their monsters and exiting with them because they take their time to bring out their monsters and they just hate it. It's even more annoying for them when they already exceed themselves and you take it. Just like the other day when I was dueling someone on DN, I basically took their Utopia and they were not happy. They got really cheesed off. Then I just chaos exceeded with it and then I just proceeded to kick their backside. So they were really annoyed. So Big Eye really is one true decent card. Okay, I know it's come out of Galactic Overlord, and Galactic Overlord isn't really the best set this time, but you know, Big Eye really is good, and it was beneficial to actually get this card. So whatever type of deck you play, and especially if you're playing Machina Gadgets, you need to run this card because it is just boss, and this will win you so many games. A lot of the times your opponent does not see this card coming, and when they do see it coming, it's too late. So, please rate and subscribe, and please tell me what type of deck you would use Big Eye in. This is Mr. Sasuke Dragon, signing out. And remember, only real men use Watapon.